Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, July 8th, and we're looking at the last 4 days of the market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trade. And I did that for a reason, because basically we're in a 4-day balance. And what's important about this 4-day balance, this is last week's high, 315.70. Right now, when you see the weekly later, I encompass this as a 6-week balance, not including this week. But if you look at the last 3 weeks, the top of that balance is this high. And 3 days now, Monday we got above it, stayed above it. Yesterday we traded above it, closed below it. Today we get above it, trade below it most of the afternoon, only to rip above it and close above it again today. Rotational day that just turns into a combination short squeeze and FOMO buying, I guess, once we got above our rotation. I had a horrible day today. The ones that I should have made really good money on, I didn't even take them. I was totally out of focus, a couple of things. So very poor day overall. I'll go over some trades, but I'm not going to go over all of them. A period open, like I said. If we open inside, I said there's a good chance we're going to trade both M period ranges, right? Today's and the seconds. Well, we traded all of today's without a doubt. And in fact, we traded inside of it good part of the afternoon, as you can see, until we exploded at the end. And we got into the seconds and D period and started ramping lower, only to stop short, not get all of it, obviously, and come back into yesterday's range. We had a chance for a trend day down. That failed. That was a huge trade I did not take. The ones I took a couple of shorts in A period when we did open and got to M's low, the price probe and value low. That worked. I lost small on that, actually. In fact, I had two small shorts in A. I lost small on one, made small on one. I took a long in B, not at the top, but as soon as it came back in, started adding, because again, we had lower value to start. We rip above M period. Now, the POC wasn't too important to me because it's only 8 wide, but I thought for sure we should go and test the afternoon rally high. We're above last week's high. So I started playing a long position. Value went from, like I said, lower to overlapping lower to unchanged in B period. So I'm like, okay, buyers are doing it again. Same scenario like yesterday, basically, in the beginning. Only to see it come in, get down in my face, get out of it for a decent size loss. Took a small short at B's low, came back in. That was above the open. I'm like, forget that. I got out of that. Then D opened. And here's where I'll tell you what, and I'm not blaming it because it's certainly my fault, but why I hesitated and then just obviously watched D flush out. D opened, popped up, and left poor structure, left a couple of price points not traded at. So, just like yesterday when I let a bunch of things skew my thinking, I didn't jump on board a short right away because of those. Even though we stopped the one-time framing up, I had in my head value is still unchanged now, and we're above the opening. Well, again, yes, those things might have hesitated me for a while, but as soon as we took out the opening, I should have, even if I got in late, should have gotten on board, because this ripped. And I mean, again, we opened at 314.68. We went down to 312.70. $2 worth, and I didn't do anything. So that's a huge miss. Yeah, okay, forget the poor structure. Forget about value unchanged. Once we got below the opening, now you know you're out. Well, it ripped straight down. Shame on me. Lost a huge opportunity. Then E opens, right? We taper off at the bottom. We come back into yesterday's range. E, did we take out yesterday's low? I just want to see. 313.34, an M period yesterday. So we took out yesterday's low and E period again by 3 cents and came back in. I've told my room 1,000,000 times, if you don't take out those single prints right away in the next time frame, right? odds are they're going to fill. Remember yesterday I had that great trade? Why? Because we had single prints. We didn't take out D's high. They filled. Remember I took that great, huge put play. Well, I didn't do it again. And again, why didn't I do it? Well, now value went to overlap into low it again. We're one time framing down. We have single prints. But again, shame on me. I could have made 2 trades today. 2. Short in D period, even if I missed it to the opening, and a long in E. Even if I missed the bottom of E, somewhere in E, when those singles were going to get filled. Didn't do either one. Those would have been 2 huge trades. Took a short in L period when we got up here, thinking it was going to go back to POC. Got hurt on that. As soon as we took out G and H's high, got out. But by that time, obviously, I got hurt. So it was just a mess of a day. So luckily, most of the room, I called it okay. Certainly didn't execute it okay. All right, I'm just going to go over destinations and leave today behind. And then we'll look at the charts. Okay, today's high, 316.30 is the high. Thought we would go out with a price probe. We didn't get it in M. End period, they're taking it out, but that means nothing to me. So 316.30. Then yesterday's afternoon rally high that I thought we would get. Once B popped day's high today. 316.56, 317.52 daily high, and 317.68, and filling the gap at 318.22, a 54-point gap from June 11th. For the downside, we have 9 wide. Never got back down to it. In fact, POC was lowered today at one point. So again, that's another reason why I took that short in L period. Didn't think we were going to just absolutely rip. I thought maybe we fail at G and H's high, migrate back to POC, and possibly value low. Well, guess what? I was wrong. 314.37, 9 wide. H's low is an afternoon pullback low. 313.58. 312.70 today's low. And 311.51 July 2nd's low. Now, let's go to the charts. Okay. Again, just a weekly and daily today. So again, nothing's changed. It's balance. I don't care if we close 50 cents above last week's high or 50 cents below. That's still nothing to me. It has to be decided firmly, right? So in and out of it means nothing. So I'm still calling this just pure balance for 6 weeks. Daily. Same thing. I'm calling this balance. Now, again, 315.70 was the high here. We closed above that. So instead of encompassing all this, let's make this just a 4-day balance. Okay? It'll narrow it down. It'll keep our focus on 317.68, which is the high of that 4-day balance, and 311.51. So a $6 balance for the last 4 days. It's totally undecided. Bottom line is, if you come out of that to the upside, we should fill the gap and get the island reversal taken care of. If we take out that 311.51 low, then again, we're accepted into the 315.70 balance for the weekly, and we start taking baby steps on the way down. It is not decided yet. I hope you had a better day than I did trading, that's for sure. Have a great night, and we will speak prior to the opening tomorrow.